What's up, Aries? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Tani Michelle, and we are not all love, light, twin flames, and unicorns over here, so please keep that in mind. And welcome to your March 2021 horoscope and also tarot card reading. I hope you guys are doing well, and happy birthday if you were born at the end of March as in Aries. And let's get into it. Do you remember this? The astrology portion of this reading will resonate more if you're an Aries rising, but you may still notice some themes of what I talk about if you're an Aries sun or moon. Also, this is tropical astrology, and make sure to watch your other signs as well. So basically, Aries, this is a very spiritual month for you. Okay, so this month for you, if you're an Aries rising especially, is going to be about somewhat of a releasing, a purging, possibly even an awakening, a reflecting, spirituality, a letting go, really just getting rid of all of the things that are clogging you in a way is like a good way to think about it. All of the things that are preventing you from moving forward, whether subconsciously or the things that you've been avoiding or putting off, dealing with emotions as well. You know, Pisces is a very emotional sign, and we are in Pisces season, and Pisces for you is your 12th house. So this is a sensitive time of year for you, especially if you're an Aries rising, and especially this month. You know, we have your all this stuff happening in your 12th house. We have some things happening in your 11th house of friends and social groups, your ambitions, your dreams, your goals. And then we also have your ruling planet Mars around the very beginning of the month, around the 4th, 3rd, or 4th, depending on where you are, switching into the sign of Gemini, which for you deals with communications, the mind, the learning, your self-expression, you know, all of these different types of things. Also your neighbors, your environment, your community, your siblings, relatives, cousins. So you could be noticing major themes as Mars moves into Gemini on the 3rd or 4th. Now, what's really interesting about this is, Aries, I see that you guys could be possibly starting something new this month or learning something new, possibly with a group of people, or taking some kind of class, or learning some kind of skill, or doing some kind of marketing or communications in some way, shape, or form. There's definitely something here that you're going to be busy doing. You could be learning something new, or you know, doing some kind of, you know, building some kind of website, or doing something on social media. But there's definitely something here after that first week of March that you're really getting motivated by. You could start being motivated to learn a new skill, find a new hobby, find a new way of expressing yourself. Now, the key here, though, with Mars in your 3rd house, which will be squaring, you know, kind of your 12th house of Pisces on and off, or anything that moves through it, is to really watch what you're saying, because around this time, around this month, you're going to be feeling very, very blunt. You're going to be feeling like you want to get to the point. You may also react out of emotion or say things out of emotion that you don't necessarily mean. So you do want to be careful with that, but I do see you putting a lot of effort into something new here, starting some kind of new you know, whether it's a learning endeavor or a course or a project or something here, which is really awesome. Now, other than that, you know, we have Venus and the Sun in your 12th house, like I was saying. So this is a time where you are really kind of being more guided within. You are kind of being pushed to relax, reflect, maybe take a break. This would be a great time to take some kind of vacation if you can. Obviously, I know the world's crazy right now, but if for some reason you can, even if it's not very far, which I do see you guys possibly taking some kind of short trip with Mars in the 3rd house that deals with short trips. So this would actually be a very great time for that. It would help you blow off some steam, release some things that have been really holding you back in your day-to-day life and reality. So this is going to be a great, great month to do something like that. Now, around the 4th as well, we have Mercury coming up on a conjunction with Jupiter. We're probably going to start feeling it around this time, even though it won't be exact just yet. And this for you is happening in your 11th house sector of friends, social groups, networking, your ambitions. So there could be some kind of major new event or major insight or major news or some kind of benefic, you know, some kind of benefic announcement, news, insights, you know, something, a lesson even that is happening when it comes to those themes of networking, friends, you know, your ambitions, your goals, marketing, groups of people, all of these types of things. So that's going to be a very interesting time, I think. Now, also, on top of that, we also will have the Sun conjunct Neptune, or coming up on a conjunction with Neptune shortly after that in your 12th house. You are going to be having some crazy ass dreams this month, Aries, so just be on the lookout. We even got a dream, a beautiful dream. There's definitely something going on here where you are striving to do something out in the world, or striving to make your dreams come true, but also your actual physical dreams that you have when you sleep at night. You're going to be getting a lot of synchronistic messages, a lot of really interesting dreams that I think you should probably pay attention to. So then on the 12th through 13th, depending on where you are, we have the Pisces New Moon. This new moon is going to be so interesting, happening in your 12th house once again. So this really signifies some kind of releasing, letting go, ending, but possibly very benefic, as Venus is going to be there with the sun, so, and the moon. So you know, this could also imply something to do with finances or a relationship. This could be a relationship from the past that you're finally wrapping up ties with. You could start hearing from relationships from the past this month as well. Or this could be, you know, something that you're doing spiritually involving a relationship or money. But it's going to be interesting. Definitely let me know what themes you notice around that Pisces new moon down below too. So, other than that, the sun will move into your sign on the 20th. And so I think that you are, you know, that's when you're really going to be focusing on yourself and starting something new, doing something new. And then also we have Venus moving into your sign the next day. Massive focus on yourself, your appearance, your place in the world, how you express yourself, how you come off, and some kind of new creative endeavor or beginning that you could be focused on around that time. Now, on the 21st, Mars is going to be coming up on the North Node, getting pretty close. We're going to start really feeling it. And, you know, the North Node is in your 3rd house of Gemini, communication, the mind, you know, media, writing, speaking, meetings, emails, you know, running errands, busyness, basically. Also, siblings, cousins, neighbors, community, learning something new. So there could definitely be a strong drive to do something with those themes around that time in some type of way. Now, what else do we have going on here? We have the Libra full moon happening on the 28th of March in your 7th house sector of relationships. This is going to be a really interesting time and put a massive focus on your relationships, the people in your life that, you know, are important to you, that mean something to you. Also contracts or negotiations possibly as well. So that could definitely be a massive time where you are really kind of focused on relationships towards the end of the month. So let's see what else we get here for you, Aries. Hopefully that ends up resonating. We also have listening for truth coming up here, and what do you feel? So once again, this really tells me that you're possibly trying to really get in touch with your emotions this month, or find a way to express something that you've kept hidden, or that you're feeling emotionally but maybe don't understand. You know, you're really trying to figure out the truth of how you feel or what you think about a situation possibly this month. Or there may be some things happening this month that you don't quite understand, that, you know, you may need to take a step back, reflect, go within to find the truth about, you know. And as I'm saying that, we have the 4 of Swords. You know, really giving your mind a break this month, because your mind's going to be very busy with Mars in that 3rd house sector, Aries. I mean, you are going to be, your mind's going to be here, there, and everywhere. Okay, so you need to take a step back and also focus on what you feel. I do see you guys possibly trying to discern something this month, to possibly make some kind of decision, or, you know, somehow get some kind of answers on something, and it's going to come from your feelings. Okay, this is going to be a really good month to pay attention to how you really feel, to also maybe meditate to clear your mind. That is where you're going to see the most payoff and fulfillment is by resting. You know, this is also very vacation energy once again, and you don't even have to necessarily go anywhere if you can't, like if you're on lockdown or something like that. You could also just literally, you know, just take some days off, you know, make your own vacation. Also with Mars in the third, Aries, you may also see some themes coming up with debates or arguments or issues or stress within community or with other people. So that's something that you may need to watch out for as well. But I do see also some possible changes happening with work, money, home, or family as well. You know, possibly even, like I was saying, some kind of travel. Some of you guys could also be looking into moving at some time. That's not going to be for all of you, but some of you, you're really kind of debating where you want to go with something, what you want to really take action on in some area of life here. So let's see what else comes up. Oh, okay, so we have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So there is something that you've been kind of waiting on that possibly deals with work or finances that's kind of had you down, or kind of does have you down this month. I think maybe you are going after something and it doesn't quite work out the way that you want it to for some reason, and so you have to kind of once again discern based off your feelings, you know, which situation is best for you. Then we have you, right, and the King of Wands. So this could be going in your own new direction, your own new way, especially with something to do with your goals, your ambitions, career, or authority figures as well, I see here. But it's kind of like, you know, you kind of feel like you're going to be in like a win-win situation or a lose-lose situation, and you're not sure how to go about it. But I think what you end up doing is saying that, you know, wanting something better is not a bad thing. Wanting something more is not a bad thing. And so that's what you basically end up going after here. Hopefully that makes sense. You know, it's really trusting in what's going to fulfill you emotionally. That's the key here, Aries. Like, what is going to fulfill you emotionally? Because that is what's going to make you feel secure. You know, that is where you're going to find your joy. And that is where you're going to see the truth about what you want, you know. So hopefully that's making sense for you guys. Definitely let me know down below if it does, and if any of these things happen. I know that was a lot, so you're free to take notes or come back and watch it throughout the month. I would really appreciate that, and definitely let me know what you see. And yeah, I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my other videos. Bye.